Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the SS Ultimate Goku, back with another video. And, so I want to give a brief update about my, my podcast type show, where I talked about some of the new stuff that was coming up for anime, as well as movies and whatnot. Well, I had broke the story about Funimation and Hulu's partnership. And so because of this, this had caused a upheaval with the anime community, and a lot of people were trying to figure out what does this mean for Funimation, what does this mean for Toonami, what does this mean for Hulu, you know, what's the future? So I actually did some research, and I was going to address this a while back, but I didn't really get a chance to. But so basically, after this came out, Jason DeMarco, the guy who oversees all the programming for Toonami, he actually came out and talked about this because people were asking about him. I was asking about him. Many other people were asking about him. So what Jason DeMarco had said, and I'll give you guys a link for that too, but he basically said, quote, we'll see, or the question was, how will Funimation's deal will affect Hulu to give them first dibs on all shows affect Toonami, question mark. Jason DeMarco answered, and quote, we'll see, but for now, just know that Toonami and a broadcasting airing of the shows they need to push as widely as possible to their Japanese partners is a significant part of their strategy. Who knows what the future holds, but in the immediate future, not much is going to change between us, end quote. So that was what Jason DeMarco said about the deal. But then on the Funimation forums, because people were bringing it up as well, so I actually asked the question, coincidentally, because you know me, I always ask the tough questions. So and I got an answer from someone who actually works for Funimation, the new Funimation community manager, and so I asked her, or him, I'm not sure if it's a he or she, but I asked it about what the deal, you know, if this deal was going to affect, because they talked about Attack on Titan, they talked about, you know, Tokyo Ghoul, My Hero Academia, whatever. So basically, I had asked about this, you know, about, you know, if this would affect Toonami and whatnot. So this is what the Funimation community manager had to say about this. And quote, here to help provide some clarification, since we've been seeing a bit of confusion around this. And then he or she bullets two things. So, end quote, none of the Funimation titles that are part of this deal will be Hulu exclusives. All of our shows will still be available on FunimationNow first. FunimationNow is their own stream service. The series that will be included in the first look simulcast released will be on Funimation and Hulu. And now here's the next bulletin. This has no impact on our current deals with Toonami. Everything in that area is remaining the same, end quote. Which means Dragon Ball Super will still premiere on Toonami like it is right now, currently. Attack on Titan will continue to premiere on Toonami exclusively. Mostly everything that's going to go on Hulu are basically things that are simulcast, as in subtitles simulcast, not simuldub. There's a difference between simuldub and simulcast. See, Funimation trademarked these names. They are the only ones that are allowed to use these simuls. There's simulcast and there's simuldub. Simulcast means the broadcast of what it originally airs in the Japanese markets coming over here to the United States on the Funimation Now stream service, subtitled. Basically, it's in the original Japanese language with subtitles in it. So that is what it is. Basically, Hulu is going to get pretty much the same time Funimation Now gets like a new title, a new license title that comes up on Funimation Now. It's basically going to come up on the same time on Hulu as well now too. That's basically what this deal is. It's basically, this deal is more, and Jason DeMarco actually talks about this in a tweet too. Besides his question answer, he actually replies to someone about something about, you know, offering money and stuff like this, and he even flat out says, yeah, but their straight to Hulu deal is more about subs. It's a bigger issue for Crunchy than for us, end quote. That was actually a quote on Twitter from Jason DeMarco's Twitter account when replying to a fan questioning his original post. So this deal between Funimation and Hulu is more for stream title or for subtitle deals, which is going to hurt Crunchyroll more than it will hurt Toonami. Because as we all know, Toonami is only airing dubs. They're not airing like the subtitle versions and stuff like that. So I actually then elaborated with the community manager and asked, you know, specifically just to ensure what was going on. You know, I asked about, you know, how does this, you know, with the Funimation, you know, and the new titles and deals going forward, and I basically said, hey, hi, you know, community manager, does this mean will there be dubs on Hulu exclusively for all the new titles coming to Funimation, or is it subtitles? Also, what's this now affects the new things in the works for Funimation shows going to Toonami. So he or she replied, no, period. Dubs will, end quote, no, period. Dubs will still be available on Funimation Now. Nothing, indents, from our library will be exclusive to Hulu. The deal does provide Hulu exclusive quotation marks first look simulcast, which again, simulcast means subtitles, not dubs. If he would have said simuldubs, because there's a difference there. In Funimation's term, basically just means that they will be the first place to get simulcast, aside of course from Funimation Now, because Funimation Now will get it still too. That's probably in the agreement as well, for a certain period of time. The deal doesn't impact our workings with Toonami. Everything on that front will continue as it has, end quote. So basically what the worker community manager for Funimation is basically telling you is that this deal is more for subtitle stuff that's coming out. So when Funimation gets a subtitle license show that airs, Hulu will get it at the same time, basically, as Funimation Now will. So if you don't have Funimation Now and you just have a Hulu and you are interested in watching anime subtitled, then this probably will be good for you. If you have both, then this deal won't really matter to you anyways, if you have Hulu and the Funimation now. So that's basically the dub. Now, will there be more dubs? Will there be dubs on Hulu? Possibly. But really, this deal is more for subtitles, which is going to hurt Crunchyroll. It's not going to affect Toonami. And Attack on Titan's English dub will still be on Toonami. Sorry about that. Attack on Titan's deal, or dub premiere deal, will still happen on Toonami. Hulu might get the subtitle premiere version like FunimationNow has been in the past, but that is basically it. That is all that they will get. I don't think that will apply to Dragon Ball Super, because Dragon Ball Super is a part of Toei Animation. Toei Animation is greedy when it comes to this stuff. So I don't exactly know what the status of Dragon Ball Super will be into this deal, because they don't even mention Dragon Ball Super, of course, in this, original article. They mentioned My Hero Academia. They mentioned Attack on Titan, which surprised everyone, and then of course they mentioned Tokyo Ghoul. That's what they mentioned. So again, but then again, the subtitle version usually comes out for My Hero Academia anyways in the Funimation Now, so it'll just basically come out on Hulu the same way as it would for a Funimation Now subscriber. So that's basically the clarification, because some of the people that are making videos don't understand the deal, and they just read the article and they didn't actually try to investigate the actual fine print of the article, which I did for you guys, and I have provided the evidence from an actual employee from Funimation that it actually has openly said that this is not the case. And I also got accounts from Jason DeMarco as well, who actually even kind of hinted at this before we actually got the official confirmation from an employee from Funimation. Yeah, that is basically the news when it comes to Funimation. It is basically just Hulu is basically going to be another streaming service that will basically get the subtitle premiere versions of animes the same time Funimation Now will for Funimation titles. That's basically what it is. Will they get some dub titles along the way? They probably will, but they'll probably be newer titles, and it won't necessarily be first dibs for them. It will just be first dibs mostly for the subtitle versions. That's what it basically is. That's what this first dib thing is. It's mostly for subtitles. It's not necessarily for dubs. It could be for newer dub titles, but it's not going to be for the existing titles that are currently under contract with other television providers or other stream services. That it's not going to apply to. So that was this video is basically to clear that up and explain to you guys that how this is working and how this deal will go down. So I hope this clears up the Funimation Hulu deal. Like I said, Toonami is still fine. It will still have Dragon Ball Super. It will still have My Hero Academia that's airing currently right now. We don't know exactly if they'll get any new episodes of My Hero Academia for Season 4, because right now we're in the middle of Season 2 with My Hero Academia. There was rumors going around that the reason why that they switched the time after Season 1 ended, because they went right into Season 2, because Season 2's been out, and Season 3 is now done. By the time they get to Season 2, Season 3 is going to be done, and it is done. The rumor is the reason why they went down the line went to the early time slot was because they're setting up for them to start showing the new episodes of My Hero Academia, which will start with season 4. Don't exactly know if that's true, and it's kind of skeptical since they're still at the middle part of season 2, and they have a whole 25 episodes of season 3 that they got to get through, which by that point season 4 could possibly be already starting, depending on, unless there's delays for season 4. I think April, right, is when it would start up again. So unless they're done with season 4 by that point, and they can't just do, because they were doing day to day, they were doing the dub and the sub at the same day or whatever for a few weeks. Maybe they can't do that anymore. Maybe that's why Toonami had this agreement with Funimation that they were going to get to do this once they, got to that certain point. I don't know. I don't exactly know, so I can't speak for that. But that's just what one of the rumors were. But basically my point is, getting back to the Hulu thing, that's not going to affect anything. It's just that they're going to get subtitled, version of My Hero Academia the same time Funimation Now gets it, basically. Same with Attack on Titan's subtitle version. They'll get it the same time Funimation Now gets it, because they'll obviously be a few weeks ahead with the subtitles versus the dub, because Toonami gets the premiere dub, the world premiere dub release will be on Toonami. That is where this is at, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I hope this clears everything up. And if you guys do not know this, and you see videos of people spreading this out for people, please share this video to them and the sources as well, so they can understand that this is just subtitles. It's not dubs. This is not going to affect Toonami's relationship with Funimation in any way in terms of premiere dubs, like Attack on Titan or Dragon Ball Super, or even the shows that are currently being aired right now, like My Hero Academia reruns, as well as Black Clover, which is currently airing as well right now. That's not affecting anything, so I hope this clears this up. Let me know what you guys think. What do you think about this deal? And that's about it. Comment, rate if you like this video, my videos, please subscribe, and that's about it, guys. I'm the SS Ultimate Goku, and I'm out of here. Peace.